He is one of the best technical wrestlers in the independent game today. He is one of the heads of ASE Wrestling, here to talk about the big show this Saturday, close to midnight. It is Darius Lockhart. How are you doing, sir?
How you guys doing? Thank you for having me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the intro.
We
Of course,
appreciate you
of
joining
course.
us, Darius. Tell us what's going on this weekend with ASE Wrestling.
Oh man, going on this weekend is close to midnight. It is the 12th ASE Wrestling show. It's named that way for a couple of reasons, but we can get into that later. But right now we have the accumulation of so many different pathways and storylines for a lot of our main roster here. It's a really exciting time. You got the men's championship being defended. You got the women's championship being defended. You got the X Division title being defended. You got the first ever ASE Men's Tag Team Champions being crowned. It's a massive card from top to bottom with a lot of variety, and you guys should definitely tune in.
So I gotta ask you just right off
Yeah.
the bat, like what made you come up with like ASE Wrestling, and kind of what was like the thought process to creating something that's been such a big part of like the Charlotte, North Carolina independent scene over the last couple of months?
Yeah, well, ASE came from a place of love. I often call it my love letter to professional wrestling. I often, what I needed to do, I also wanted this to be a vehicle to celebrate kind of the diaspora and community, the sense of community at large. This is just kind of really a beautiful rainbow coalition of what wrestling could be if people were amplified to their best selves, if people were understood by an artistic vision that serves them rather than commodifies them and puts them in a box. So I just kind of wanted to create something different, and also just create something that's kind of cool and forward looking, that isn't so reliant upon archetypes of the past or tropes that kind of just don't move us forward. I don't want it to be stylish, I want it to be cool, I want it to be fly. And it just came from a place of love. We started in 2019 brainstorming this thing, me and a couple of friends, and then it kind of became more of a solo project with these friends still being kind of somewhat involved. We debuted 2023, December 1st. We're geared up on 2 years now, so it's been a beautiful time. That's my alarm to tell me to talk to y'all. So,
So you're technically early. You were before your
You're
alarm.
early. There you go.
no, actually, I put it on snooze at 10:55, so that's
Okay.
but that's the general concept of ASE. I wanted this to be a place where people could be their full actualized selves and not have to be worried about boxes to fit in.
You mentioned the name close to midnight, and mentioning kind of how you came up with that, more insight. So I would like to hear more about what
Yeah.
the name means.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Well, close to midnight, it's the opening line of Thriller. This is October. It is Halloween season. You know what I mean? We're doing a Halloween costume contest. So it was only right to pay homage to something so culturally specific and just being, it's close to midnight. Plus, it is our 12th show, close to midnight. Also, Billy Dixon is not only a Michael Jackson fan, but this is his retirement year. He's getting up for retirement next year. And this could be his very last shot at the ASE Men's Championship. So he's in the main event fighting his longtime rival of 6 years, Darius Carter. And so they have been going at it. And this could possibly be close to midnight for them in their rivalry. Is it close to Billy's time? It's done. So there's a lot of bars here. And also, unfortunately, we were going to have Santana Jackson on this show, but he fortunately had to pull out. So that was kind of a quadruple entendre. Don't even ask me how. But, I was very proud of the stroke of genius, how we kind of came up to that. But it is what it is. Close to midnight is still, still pretty much sums the show up. It's pretty wild. And also, we're about to come up on 2 years. This is our next to last show before our 2-year anniversary. So very exciting. Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned the big main event, and you guys did an excellent, like 9-minute long video about the history between Billy Dixon and Darius Carter. We had Darius Carter before one of the summer shows for ASE, and he did call you the other Darius. I want to let you know that Darius is a friend of us, but I just want to let you know that he does.
Yeah,
he does call you that. Bringing this feud to ASE, what has that meant to you? Because this is a feud that's been all across the world on the independent scene. It was the main event of For the Culture a couple of years ago for WrestleMania weekend, and now it's going to be the main event for the ASE Men's Championship. And you got Darius, who's representing ASE over here on the East Coast in New York City for Battle Club, and now he's coming back home here after kind of kind of taking off the last show, if you will, on his own volition. So tell us about kind of Darius' run as world champion and what this feud means to ASE.
Yeah, so Darius Carter became the inaugural champion back in December when he cheated his way through a tournament, caused Billy Dixon, took him out before the match even started, which is why Billy is in line for a title match now. He was the opportunity for the championship was taken away from him. But Carter's been sliding his way through, slipping his way through all these, kind of like a garden snake. He screwed me over, screwed Jordan Holt over. He screwed Yaya and Rehan and Tejas over now in New York. We've kind of, as he's been going on and being champion all these different places and doing what he needs to do to retain. Before that, like you said, the Billy Dixon and Darius Carter feud is, existed before ASE even started. I think I was one of the many people who were just watching from afar and going, wow, these guys are really locking in. And there was so many critiques online about people going, hey, there's no more storytelling on the independents. Where did the storytelling go? No one's doing long-term rivalries. And I'm like, well, it's right there. You just maybe don't like who's doing it. Maybe you don't look their way on their radar. But Billy and Carter have been doing something very, really cool for like the past, 2-3 years now at that time. And so I remember calling and talking to both of them individually about it and just being like, y'all, whatever y'all's beef is for each other, I think you can agree that as good as it is, it's still scattered. And I don't know if people know the cohesive story. And I think it needs to live in one kind of platform. And so people can understand how great of a situation this is, despite you guys' differences. I know you don't like him, he doesn't like you, but you guys do make magic together and money together. So, let's put aside our differences and come to ASE. And maybe if you coexist in the same locker room, if we can get to that match, we get to that match. But we didn't even get to build because Carter interrupted me and Dixon night one and put his nose in it. So that shows for impatience. That shows the kind of guy Carter is. And that's why we're here in this situation where Billy and Carter are going one-on-one. He's just not the kind of guy to wait, not the kind of guy to respect anything you have to do. And Billy Dixon is not going to stand for it anymore. So I'm hoping to see a title change come Saturday.
So I'm kind of offended because Darius is a friend of ours, so I am taking offense to the words you're saying about him. But I want to say, after watching the video, it's very much Billy and Darius come off like a 2025 black version of Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes. I don't know if you've got that vibes to it. Like I got that vibes watching that video.
100%, 1,000%.
No, see. SP3 would be nice, and Darius Carter is a friend and everything. I was just gonna straight up ask, how much does this guy suck? Because that's see SP3, you could try to be friends with Darius Carter. I'm on Darius Lockhart.
He called me his friend last time he was here.
You can't go for low hanging fruit, buddy. You can't go for low hanging fruit. Wolves in sheep clothing.
No, I'm on the real Darius's side, not Darius Carter.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. Like I said, Carter is like I said, man, he screwed me out of the ASE Men's Championship. It's a belt that I helped create, obviously, being a part of ASE. So the irony is not lost upon me. And the only reason, I've been kind of in a weird line of ownership versus competitor. I want to compete, and I want to compete amongst my peers. So I've given a lot of power away to a decision board of our elders and states, elder statesmen in the sports, such as Caprice Coleman, which leads up to Teddy Long, who then reports to the decision board with Mark Henry, Jazz, Miss Jacqueline, D'Lo Brown, Ron Simmons. These are all in the decision board. So these guys are helping kind of decide where things go. So I'm allowing that to happen so I can focus on the ring competition. And I see Carter come in and take this belt, this thing that's supposed to mean so much to all of us, this championship, and kind of disgrace it with not only a night of infamy, the way you took it, the way you hurt Billy, the way you screwed me over, but then like go on and parade around like he's this righteous guy. It pisses me off. So, I could talk all day about how much I don't like Darius Carter, but it is what it is. I can't take certain things away from him. And I guess the ASE Championship currently is one of them, but hopefully that will change soon if Billy doesn't get it done.
All right, I got some North Carolina questions for you. So I'm from North Carolina originally. I moved to Ohio. Please don't judge me. And kind of the biggest things I miss.
Sorry for your loss.
Yes, well, love. People do crazy things for love.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry for your gain then.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
But I miss Bojangles and Cookout. Those are the two things that We don't have that here in Ohio. We have Bojangles, but like it's not the North Carolina versions.
Absolutely.
But Cookout, you know the menu, the vast menu. Let the people know if they're going to Cookout, what do they need to get?
I think I'm not a beef or pork eater, so my menu option is like that. So I'm gonna go with something that's hard to mess up, which is chicken strips, which is simple. You can't get that wrong. But I think whatever you like is what you should get. Don't experiment at Cookout like that. I don't think that's a place you want to be like, well, let me try until you've established that you like it or not. A lot of we get a lot of British talent here at ASE, and so every time someone, Darius or Aaliyah James is here or Leon, one of us tries to like get them to go to Cookout or something, or, like try Bojangles, try this, and even people who aren't even British or just like regional, like Charity King had never had Bojangles before she got here, and seeing her taste test it was fun. So it's I know what you mean. Like the novelty is there, but the chicken strips are my Cookout tray. That's just simple.
What are they ordering from Bojangles? Like when you take them there and just like, all right, you gotta get the chicken sandwich, or you go off the board a little bit.
I let people choose, but I'm a person. Look, choose what you want, but if you ask me about it, I'm gonna tell you about it. And I think most people just do the simple 2-piece. That's simple. It is what it is. But I'm usually not there for too many people. I was just there for charities and man like Darius experienced a Cookout, which I don't think he enjoyed that much.
Oh, we gotta figure this out with
I don't think he got
Darius here.
Yeah, I don't think he got it.
We're gonna get him on the show and just ship him some Cookout and be like, all right, we're gonna taste test on the show here.
Yeah, there was someone else who didn't like it. I think Charity King doesn't like it. Sandra told her to order the wrong thing. Security guard Dre told her to order the wrong thing, and now she's like, I don't want. I'm like, we'll get you back.
Yeah, there's so many options at Cookout.
Yeah.
If you don't like one thing, get a burger, get a hot dog, get a walking taco, you get a milkshake, you can figure something out.
Start in the left corner of the milkshake. You don't like that one, go to the next milkshake. You don't like that one, next milkshake. And then you do that for 50 times. You will have funded Cookouts whole month.
Right. And they got like 50 different options. You'll find a milkshake you like, unless you just don't like milkshakes, allergic to dairy or something, then you're out of options.
I like giving people kind of tips of things to do outside of the big show on Saturday. But the show on Saturday has so much outside of wrestling. I was reading about, like, it's got live music. So tell us about like kind of the outside of the wrestling ring stuff that's going to be going on at close to midnight.
Yeah, so ASE is a little different. Every show we have a live DJ there spinning things, and every now and then we'll have a live performer and to showcase some music. This show, we don't have a live performer, but the last couple shows we have, and they were able to shut the performance down, in ring, out of ring. Some performers get in the ring and do their thing, and the crowd responds really well. It's a really good time. You guys can check some of those musical performances out and just a concept of the show out by checking ASE Wrestling on YouTube. We have a showcase called ASE TV. You get 1 hour of ASE Wrestling. It's like we've broken the pay-per-views down into mini episodes. So if you check those out, you'll see exactly what I mean about the live performances. They're really strong. But this Saturday specifically, we just kind of have DJ Steel Wheel spinning, and we have our host Goldman is going to be hosting the pre-show, and he'll be playing some games with the fans as well as guiding the costume contest that we're having. So it's going to be a really good time. The winner of the costume contest will get free tickets to December, which will be a good time, our December anniversary show. So we're excited.
All right, Darius, we have a game we play on this channel. It's called Partner, Promo, Punch in the Face. I'm going to give you 3 names. Pick one to partner with, one to promo against, one to punch in the face. Essentially have a match against. I'm not going to put Darius Carter because that's too easy. I'm going to give you some name, make it a little tough.
Okay.
All right. So the 3 names we're going to do are Jonathan Gresham, Leon Slater, and Billy Dixon.
My instinct is to say partner with Billy because we've done it before, and I think we have kind of a rock and sock chemistry. That just seems to be that's kind of our deal when we look in the mirror. But I think that me and Gresham would tie people up, man. We would tie some folks up together. But selfishly, I do want that match, so I'm gonna tag with Billy. Leon, man, he's the man of the hour, isn't he? I guess I'd have to promo against Leon because I really would like to check my technical prowess against Gresham. I really would like to see where I rank in that with him, and if I can keep up to that level of genius. we do two different forms of technical pro wrestling. Like Gresham is more like a cyborg. He sees beep 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 beep, and I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna go to here, and I'm gonna go to here. And me, I'm kind of more with a paintbrush. What's this? It's more jazzy with me. I see this. And then what do I remember? What's instinctual? I just feel it. So I would like to see those two kind of styles of technical wrestling collide. I think I would love to see that. And I just want to see if I can get Leon out of the comfort zone too. That'd be fun. Talking back and forth with him. Yeah.
Darius, we appreciate you joining us here today. Again, let everybody know what's going on this weekend once again, and where everybody can find you at.
Yeah, once again, you guys, close to midnight, check it out this Saturday, ASE Wrestling. You can live stream it by purchasing a link at asewrestling.com or watching on our Patreon. You subscribe to our Patreon after a certain tier. We give you the show automatically. This show features Billy Dixon versus Darius Carter for the ASE Men's Championship, Charity King versus Leah James for the ASE Women's Championship. The first ever tag team titles will be crowned between TME and the Ugly Gang. We got Cedric Alexander versus LeBron Cozone, DPW's LeBron Cozone, fighting for the chance to fight whoever the winner of Billy Dixon and Darius Carter is, to fight for number contendership. That should be as good. Also, Leon Slater will be defending the TNA X Division Championship in a scramble match against Treehouse Lee, Saeed Al-Sabah, Soulfly Manilow, and Fast as Hell Ian Maxwell. That's going to be an incredible fast-paced match. Savannah Evans versus Maya World. I'm on the card. Yaya's there. Darian Binkson has a challenge. Check the show out. This is going to be amazing. It's got everything you like in wrestling and more. We're just really entertained. So check us out, asewrestling.com, for more details. And we hope you can enjoy the show.
I want to give a shout out to Gerard, who does the commentary and everything. He's fantastic. He's been on a different show that I do, but he's so good. So I like that you have him doing stuff for you guys, and so I just want to give him a shout out.
Him and Swole make a funny team. They're hilarious.
Oh yeah. So I mean, Swole is easy. Swole is easy too. And that was just we tried to get her to host once, and it was good, but we couldn't figure out what we wanted her to do. And she's such a usable and viable asset that it's like, do you want her to talk 1 or 2 times on the show about nothing really, just kind of fodder? So once I was like, yo, you want to do commentary? And she was like, I would love to. And it was just like, oh. And then once we heard her do it over and over again, we're like, yo, we can't have you not do this anymore. So you're officially our commentator person. So she's been compared to Heenan and stuff, and I'm just excited about that. That's really cool. People are saying that. It's really dope.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. And again, Gerard, he's so professional, and he adds a level of credibility, I think, to just about anything he does. Yeah, and so it's not surprising that, Swole maybe hasn't done commentary before, but you're working with Gerard, and he makes everybody feel comfortable. So I just want to give him a shout out.
Well, please shout out to Gerard Bonner all the time at Bonnerfied. Yeah, he's a tremendous mind for wrestling and great presenter, great host, great whatever you need. He's a multifaceted. He's a Swiss Army knife, not even just a professional wrestling employee, but just as a human being. The other day, I saw a video of him playing piano, and I was like, Jesus, what can you not do? So, so Gerard Bonner is one-on-one, man. Yeah.
When we did the interview, we're talking off air and everything, and we're just having a normal conversation. Then we get on air. He puts on his commentary voice, his professional voice, and it popped me so much. I was like, this is not the same person we just talked to. You went full professional here, but I respect it.
The consummate professional.
Yes, he's great. Again, it's ASE Wrestling. Everybody, check it out. This Saturday, it is close to midnight. ASEWrestling.com for more details.
Pre-show at 4:30. Live stream on YouTube, and then at 6 o'clock you have to purchase a live stream or watch on Patreon. Sorry, I forgot to say that.
Gotcha.
Oh, there you go. There you go. We appreciate it, Darius. Thank you, Darius. Good luck with everything.
Thank you, Darius.
Thank y'all.
Take care.